the metal that is going to be welded. So in order to determine the formulation for thick or thin plate, a relative plate thickness factor has been defined. Basically, it's an empirical relationship. It has been defined as tau is equal to h. H is the thickness of the workpiece that we are working with, under root rho into C, where rho is the density of the base metal, C is the specific heat of the base metal, that is Tc. Tc is the temperature at which the cooling rate is going to be calculated, minus T naught. T naught is the ambient room temperature or the initial plate temperature, whatever you want to call it, and the H net. H net you already know, it is F1 into V into I divided by velocity. So once you have identified the plate thickness coefficient, now for steel, the temperature of 550 degrees centigrade is more than sufficient. Otherwise, the data will be known to you through the data handbooks or given to you. Now, if the value of tau is less than 0.75, then a thin plate equation is taken into consideration. Otherwise, what we take is, if the value is greater than 0.75, then a thick plate equation is valid. Now this is on the basis of thickness of the plate. However, when you consider heat flow condition, it has been recommended that if tau is less than 0.06, then we assume thin plate, and if tau is more than 0.09, we assume a thick plate. But if tau is in between these, then we take this value as the limiting value and assume a thick plate. So anything which is greater than 0.6 or 0.75 is taken as a thick plate, and anything which is less than 0.75 is taken as a thin plate. So now, assuming that we have got a thick plate, the thick plate cooling rate is given by 2 pi k Tc minus T naught whole square divided by H net, where K is the thermal conductivity of the base metal. So this data will be known to you because the metal that you are going to weld will be known to you. Similarly, if thin plates are used, what are thin plates? Now, thin plates are those plates which require less than 4 passes of welding for a joint. So if you are using 2 or 3 passes to join a metal together, then you are using a thin plate, and the formulation for thin plate is 2 pi k rho C H upon H net whole square Tc minus T naught whole cube. So these are standard equations and these are standard formulations that you have to remember. And a typical cooling rate of 6 degrees centigrade per second is generally taken as the critical cooling rate for the steel plates. So let us solve one numerical for this concept. So what we are trying to find out over here is the best welding speed for the 6 mm thickness plate. So H is equal to 6 mm, metal is steel, and the ambient temperature is 30 degrees centigrade. So T naught is known to you now, 30 degrees centigrade, with the welding transformer set at 25 volts. So V is 25 volts and the passing current of 300 amperes. So I is 300. The arc efficiency is 0.9. So F1 is given to you as 0.9. And the possible travel speeds are 6 to 9 mm. So there is a range of speed that has been given to you from 6 mm per second to 9 mm per second. And for this process condition, you are required to find out what will be the optimal welding speed or the best welding speed. The limiting or the critical cooling rate for satisfactory performance is 6 degrees centigrade per second. So critical cooling rate is given to you at a temperature of 550 degrees centigrade. So Tc is given as 550 degrees centigrade. Another data which was missing, I have added directly over here, that is the value of rho C. So for a steel, the value of rho C will be 0.0044 joules per mm cube into degree centigrade. So this is a standard value. If you want to note it down, you can note it down and you can use it directly for the function. There is no need to find out rho and no need to find out C. You can directly use this function. So now what happens is we have to assume a traveling speed.